Hello and welcome to another Tech Articles. In today's article, I want to talk about Nag Me Not for WordPress. Now, I'm going to start off by talking a little bit about the WordPress plugin, but this video is actually about the browser extension. So I bought the WordPress plugin last year. I installed it on a couple of sites. It's still there. It's very useful for some of the not so well designed sites that I manage, i.e. they weren't designed by me or had very little to do them, but I keep them activated and alive. But other than that, the WordPress plugin hasn't been particularly useful to me. Not because it's not useful, but because most of the work I do isn't for customers of mine. They're not people that I directly do their care plan or management of. What I tend to do is a lot of ad hoc work in people's WordPress installations. Custom code, snippets, automations, those sort of things. Which means, although I am installing some plugins, particularly the stack I like to work on those particular things with, i.e. Flowmatic, WP Codebox, etc., it's not really a place for me to install this sort of plugin and have it sitting there working. But when I saw that Dave released a browser extension, I jumped on it pretty much straight away and said I want to use it. I was going to buy another license, and then Dave said, actually, my existing license already works with the browser extension. And so, yeah, thank you for that one, Dave. So I didn't have to buy a new license. I could just install it and activate it, and away I go. So we're going to do a little introduction of Nag Me Not, the Chrome extension. So it's available on the Chrome store. I already have it installed. It's up here. And we'll go over pricing and options towards the end of this video. I have actually just re-recorded this video because I previously recorded it, and then I noticed on Twitter that Dave had just changed the pricing strategy of Nag Me Not, and I wanted to be as up to date as I could with this video, so I've just quickly re-recorded it. So I have a WordPress installation here. Now, this one is typical of the sort of things you see, but it's a little bit exaggerated, but it's to make a point. And you can see here we have lots of notifications. Some are dismissible, some are not. And to highlight what Nag Me Not does, I'm going to activate it on this site, and you'll get to see exactly how it works. And then I'm going to activate another snippet, which will generate a couple of new notifications that Nag Me Not doesn't natively get rid of. So first of all, it's really easy to add a site. Now, I will caveat that I am using the premium version of this plugin, so I can use it on an unlimited amount of sites, and I can add custom selectors. You can't do that on the free version. So I'm going to add this site. All I have to do here, I have three options up here: off, normal, and extreme. Normal being exactly that. This is the usual level of block. Extreme would block lots more. So we're going to start with normal. I'm going to add the current domain, and the site will reload after a few seconds. And you'll see there, our noise has gone. And this is why I love this plugin. Straight away, we've logged in, we've added the domain, the noise has gone. We can begin to work in here in a nice, easy way. But they're not gone. They're still accessible, viewable. Here, we can still access the links to them. They're just there. A new option appears for this Nag Me Not, and it's just out of the way. Means I can do my work. When I log back off, they've still got all their notifications. I don't have to worry about them. And I really like that. It's very easy to change that option. Say I need to see those, I can just turn it to off, and they will reload. And although we could put extreme on, in fact, we might do extreme with the other one and see if that works. I haven't tested that, but we'll see if that works. So I'm going to put it back to normal. And then what we're going to do is we're going to go to WP Codebox. And actually, I'll go to the Manage Allowed Domains first. So I've only got one here on this particular test browser. We have an option to manage custom selectors. We have bulk import of selectors so that you can import selectors as you need to. And what we're going to do now is we're going to close that down. We're going to go back to our desktop and dashboard. And then I'm going to activate this non-standard notice. And then we're going to reload our dashboard. And you'll see here we now have two new notices that are not captured by Nag Me Not. It's because they're non-standard. I don't know if they'll be captured by Extreme, which they're not. So they're custom coded by me to be non-standard and for this video, but I wanted to see if Extreme blocked them. It doesn't. But we can manually add them. So say I want to remove this one here. I just copy this here, head over to Nag Me Not. I'm going to put that back to normal. I'm going to manage allowed domains, manage custom selector. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this on normal, like so, and add that selector. And you see here, NT head banner, normal, is now on the list. If I get the head reminder and copy that to the clipboard and go back, I'm going to put this one on extreme. And I'm going to add that selector. And you'll see here we've got on normal, it's going to remove the banner and the reminder on extreme. So we are on normal. I'm going to reload the page. And it's gone. And then I'm going to switch over to extreme. And then that one has gone as well. So normal is just normal. Extreme is normal plus all the extreme cases as well. So you can see really how useful this is as a extension, because I'm using it to get rid of some headers on a dashboard that aren't really real. But lots and lots of plugin creators add all sorts of panels and other items to your dashboard. And now you can remove them with Nag Me Not, and you don't have to do it on a install a WordPress plugin basis. You can add a site and it's done. And if you need those notices back, you can see them. You can also deactivate the plugin or the extension like this. And equally, you can go back to the settings, which are over here, and I can remove the site and it is no longer there. So it's reloaded, put it on normal. You can see here it says to add to current domain. Now, I find this really useful. I use it a lot. I thought I'd do a video on it, get a bit of a show of it to you, my audience. And as I say, the creator of this, Dave, has just changed his pricing, and it's now a lifetime license. You can buy it in euros or US dollars. It's exactly the same amount, but obviously there's a different exchange rates depending on how you pay. And it's now a lifetime license. As I said, the license works in the extension as well as the plugin, which is brilliant. Hopefully you like this video, you find this useful. Please do like and subscribe to the channel, and do let me know how you get on with Nag Me Not. Thanks for watching.